Hello, and a very warm welcome back to Poinchester in the year 2017. And on that note, as we have hit 2017, I'd like to go back about a week or so, and wish that you all had a very happy Christmas and a very enjoyable New Year. So here we are, we've all made it to yet another year, 2017, and I hope to each and every one of you it will be a very good one for you and your family. However, for me, 2017 is a very big year. It is the year of my GCSEs, and as a consequence, probably going to be a lack of updates on the layout. So I'm going to forewarn you guys that that could be a potential reason for lack of updates. Mainly because of the extensive revision and the lack of time on my hand in general, to be honest. However, I will plough on with the layout, with what I intend to do, and continue that from 2016, and hopefully produce a really good layout by the end of this year. The good news is though, I've got 11 weeks off after my exams, which I will be certainly enjoying after all the pressure and stress of the exams. And it will also be a nice way to hit the layout, chuck in a few updates, and try and finish off what I started last year. So this update is really just welcoming you all in 2017 and making sure you're all good. This update was going to be originally the continuation of the track laying. However, slight issue on that front. It's going to be a massive update because a lot has happened since the previous update, which I will go through at a later date. So instead, I'm going to run through what the new additions on the layout, courtesy of Christmas. So without further ado, I'm going to head over and so first of all, nothing flash. It is the Bachmann line side cabinets times 4, and I've got one out and I think they look quite nice, if you ask me. There's 3 of these double cabinets and then 1 single, and they are, focus please, focus. They are pre-weathered, and I really like them because it's going to be quite a key part of my new little layout bit that I'm doing. If that'll please focus, which it won't. There. So they're nothing flash, but they are a very nice little cabinet. And to go alongside them, I've had a little bit of the Will's trunking kit. Here. Once again, that is nothing flash either. However, hopefully I'll get some weathering done on it. And especially down this part of the layout, I think it will look quite nice. Just to go and really hone in on the track detailing with this part of the layout, because so far there's not really a lot of detailing gone on the layout, especially on the track wise. I'm hoping to get those kind of things in with, you know, these line side cabinets. And also what helps with that are some trackside workers. Now this is the Bachmann branch line Scenecraft, and it's a very, very nice pack indeed. Got it off Collett's Models, £6, slightly cheaper than anywhere else. And it just involves workers in the typical orange high-vis, and you know, these kind of things will go well anywhere. You know, working in the yard, walking up and along the track, doing a little bit of work to it. So I thought it's just a really nice pack to have on the layout really, and we'll see what we can make of it. Create a nice little scene. However, finally, this is the big one. Now, they are something to go to with my freightliner heavy hauls. Now I wanted a slightly bigger rake of heavy hauls, and to do that was going to be quite expensive, as you may know. They retail at about 35, 34, that kind of range, and for me, it's a lot of money for one wagon. Not weathered or anything, you know, there's no load or anything, it's just a wagon. And don't get me wrong, they are nice, you know, they can be nice in detail, but for me they're nothing flash. They're a little bit plasticky, they've not got really much weight to them, and I wasn't really that impressed with the money. So I looked around and I heard of the Freightliner HIAs, and I adore them. So here we are, Freightliner HIA green, and we have it in the white as well. Now these, in my opinion, are beautiful. They're absolutely fantastic. £22.50, somewhere around there, off college models. Well worth the money. Have to say, an excellent website as well. I'll have to give him that. I think I bought them around the 20th of December, and they arrived about the 22nd, 23rd. So absolutely brilliant dispatch wise, and an excellent price. You know, for me, from a model shop, you can't ask for much more. But if we take a closer look at these, so as I said, we've got one in green and we've got one in white. Now I couldn't quite decide which one I fancied. So I got them both, with the intention to add more in the future. So if we have a quick look, so that is it in the rake. So it probably does look a little bit odd now. I know you're probably thinking the heavy hauls are for mainly coal and that kind of stuff, and these new HIAs are designed for limestone hoppers. However, I thought a little bit of modeller's license here, I just really fancy it. I didn't want to sell my two Freightliner heavy hauls because they are nice, like I said, and I may potentially build a rake of them, but I also didn't have the money, 120 odd quid, to build, you know, a 6-car HIA rake. So yeah, let's have a quick look. Okay, so this is the Freightliner heavy haul HIA in white. Now there are two different ones available from Pecco. There are 4 in green. From what I can see, they are no different. Now, there's no weather and variance in there. I don't know why they're different. Don't ask me, but that's that. So, first thing you notice when you first pick up this wagon is it's very heavy. You know, you can tell it's not made from a cheap kind of thingy, cheap kind of plastic kind of thing. You can tell it's a metal base. The sides are very firm. To say if they are plastic, they are very firm. Which makes it a lovely model. You know, it's got a lovely weight to it, a lovely feel to it. So with the weight you get added traction to the track. You're not likely to go around a point and start bouncing off like some of the wagons can do. So looking in closer detail then, so we've got the information there, the HIA information and all that. Then we move across. We have these 3 pipes running along, and that's on both sides of it. Not quite sure what they're for. But above them, all the print is really good. Very small, but very good. We have this bit over here, which I'm not entirely sure what it's all about. I think it might be a way of controlling the hopper unloading. Talking of that, there we are, these 3 separate little bits, and each one has its detail of a manual lock, little signage of locks and unlocked, nicely picked out detailing of the piston and of the red handle. And then moving further round, the the handle painted in white, and additional detailing. So in all, a lovely little model. Towards the back, the side doors are white, so it all just seems to blend in quite well. The logo in the Freightliner yellow kind of logo. If we turn it over to the side as well, no different to the other side, still all beautifully picked out. The couplings are tension lock. I've not really looked into it if you can change them, but I would imagine you can if you wanted the KDs, etc. In each carriage you get a detailing pack, and in the detailing pack you get a light, the imitation of the red flashing light at the back, and you get the pipes. So you get the one with the yellow hose and the red hose for each end. So in total in that pack there's 4, 2 red, 2 yellow, 1 to go on each end, and that belongs to the green one. So yeah, very nice, I have to say. For £22, excellent value as well, really excellent value for its 22 quid. Like I said, compare them to the heavy haul, which are about 30, 34. There's no comparison for me. I take these every day of the week. So much more vibrant, the layout, and I really like them. Caversham Central did a review on these, a whole 10-minute odd review, and I watched that before I purchased, and I have to agree in what he said, really. I really do have to agree. The weight is really satisfying, and the detail and the printing is picked out beautifully. Pop over and have a look at his channel. It's an excellent channel if you already haven't seen. Now, personally, I like the white, if I have to be honest. However, I think if I was to build this rig even more, I'd probably get a continued mix. Maybe 2 and 4 is that ratio. Maybe in favour of white. But there's nothing wrong with the green. Seeing that the green is equally as nice, nothing wrong with that. So that pretty much concludes the layout update. And there's a quick look at a little mess around in the cable trunking I've had. I'm probably going to link up this point here, send it along, and maybe use this area here as something. You'll see there's a missing point in there. Stay in tune for the next update and I will reveal all. So that concludes this update. A running session to come soon. But until then, thanks for watching and Happy New Year.